You and I are back in Fan Expo again with our friends from Spaces. Awesome show. Let's get it out there. Awesome show.
Yeah, it's getting pretty good, isn't
it?
Yeah.
And you've been rocking it this season.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
You're just like the big alpha male. You're not as scary in person as you kind of come across on TV.
Yeah, there's an intensity there, isn't there?
Although there is now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna bite somebody. I'm really thrilled with how I've got the longest arms.
Yeah, you did it again last time.
Why don't you we'll do this? I'll put my arm around you this way.
There we go.
Oh, look at this.
There we go. Okay.
It's cuddly. This is
Here we
awesome.
go. This is a snuggle. This is like a pack snuggle.
You guys.
Yeah, no, the show is doing very, very well.
It's amazing.
And I mean, we kind of hoped that would happen. We felt this great chemistry, and some of the work was great.
Yeah.
But the response of the fans and the support has been, it's been so gratifying. Because at the end of the day, oh, thank you.
There, see?
Because you know what it is? I'm a bit of a hand talker, right? So we're going to have the frame all up. It would have been sort of one of these things. In fact, it would have been, everyone would have been, it would have been in gravity. We would have been Sandra Bullock floating in space.
Yeah, but she won awards for that. We could win awards for this.
Exactly. And we would be floating in space.
Oh, it's backwards.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, no, I couldn't be happier with the response of the fans to the show. And, you know, the moments that when we were shooting them, you kind of hoped would translate, really have.
Right, yeah.
So there's, you know, some great action sequences, and the violence and the sex is there. But there's some, I think, some genuine human moments, some real tenderness and heartbreak and loss.
Yeah. Well, and
I
you guys have
already
started
cursed Steve out a couple of times for making me cry.
Yeah, I mean, but that's the beautiful thing. You look at a genre show and you just hope that it's not going to be limited by being held at arm's distance. Like, oh, it's a show about werewolves, so we have to sort of play it like that. We play it as human beings.
Which works so much better.
Yeah, and I think that the audience can relate to that. And, you know, we've all lost people. We've all had our hearts broken. We've all been confused and conflicted by passion and love. And to get to, you know, have those experiences watching the show, but also be thrilled by the mud uprising, and these amazing cast of villains that pop out of the woodwork, and the threats and the violence, and, you know,
we love that.
One guy comes to the door like, oh, I'm going to challenge for alpha.
Yeah.
This guy takes off his sweater.
That's all it takes.
Very gentlemanly.
Rolls up his sleeves.
Yeah, and then breaks
Kicks
his
ass.
Yeah. But all the while looking at Clay, you just think I'm getting soft, son. Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
You paying attention, boy?
Yeah, that's exactly
Some
it.
lessons coming your way.
Yeah, there are some dark currents, son, you don't necessarily want to disturb.
And I love the fact that, you know, the novels and the series are kind of not necessarily going their separate ways, but almost running parallel with one another. And the fans have embraced that. I mean,
Yeah,
there hasn't been a lot of complaining about
No,
that.
you know, and you can understand that there would be some hesitation because the fans are passionate about the source material, and rightfully so. I mean, they're excellent books, very vividly drawn characters, and the beautiful thing about being a fan of literature is it's just alive in your mind. It's exactly the way you want it. So when I sort of try to outreach to the fans that, you know, we really honor the source material. It is a different medium.
Yeah.
There's different requirements to the storytelling. And if you trust that we love the source material and we're going to treat your characters with care, keep your eyes open. It's a bit sexy and thrilling because it's dangerous, because it's unknown.
Yeah.
Right? We all think we want the certainty of knowing everything,
Yeah.
but it's those happy accidents that turn us on, right? It's that glance across the room when you weren't expecting it, or the click of the high heels, or whatever it is. That's what it is.
I love it. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, Sue just constantly, like, because I'm still like, what, at least 2 episodes behind.
Yeah. I'm at least one now because my whole week.
Catch up.
Yeah, you know, it's yeah, no, and it really, I think that the you know, Dagan and the rest of the writing team did an amazing job of setting the world. The first few episodes are really setting the table, explaining who the characters are, introducing you to that world. But then it starts to build up in intensity, and there were no sacred cows. I mean, they killed pack members, beloved pack members, integral pack members, early in the season.
I was like, even, because I read the book, and I was like, you know, kind of a lot of people die in this book.
Yeah.
And then the TV show just like, no holds barred.
No,
There's
it
no
isn't.
rules
and
anymore.
on top of that, some of the violence, I mean, some of the things, and I don't want to spoil
No,
anything
go
depending
ahead.
where you are, but I mean, his brutal
Yeah.
cuts his, you know, man business off, and teeth are being pulled out, and it's really,
and eyes.
yeah, well, no, and
the
eyes, that's
eyes.
exactly, I said that's, I think, what is going to appeal to an audience on a pretty visceral level is we live in such a digitized world where we're communicating, we're tweets and texts, and that's wonderful because it gives us global sense of connectivity. But on a very human level, we want to touch our lovers. We want clothes torn off. We want the sense that if we have an enemy, we can take them in our hands and choke the life out of them. And that sort of...
In your living room, if need be.
If need be. But that's exactly... I mean, there's a very simple logic to it. Love is forever. You will kill and die for your pack. You will always go to battle for them no matter what. And I think that in a world where, the sense of family, community, whatever, is a little bit frayed, that eternal pack, that idea of bond is forever is really appealing. Yeah. So hopefully we're striking a little bit of a chord, and the audience seems to grow from week to week. Yeah. And again, I couldn't be more thrilled with the just the presence and the response of the social media and people like yourselves getting it out there, the people on Twitter tweeting back and forth, like they really make it happen.
While each episode airs.
Yeah. Renew bitten.
Yeah, hashtag renew bitten.
Yeah, no, it really is, and I'm optimistic. You never know, obviously what network will do, but I know the numbers are good and, the right demographics and all those things, and it's a good show.
It is a good show. Yeah, we had Steve in our studio last week.
Yeah.
And
man, I don't even know, 2 weeks ago.
It's all blurring. And we talked about how you guys took the time in the first couple episodes to set it. You didn't rush the stories. You said you had to build the relationships, you built the characters, and that's where you get hooked.
Yeah, and it pays off later. Because if you have those, if you see them as just people interacting first, then when you lose somebody, you lose somebody as opposed to
some character.
A red shirt. Yeah, we all. That's exactly.
Yeah.
So for me, it was an amazing journey the first season. I felt really honored to be able to become Jeremy, and it's made me a better man in my own life. It's just, you get to a point, you get 40 and you say, sort of take stock of, what I am as a father, what I am as a husband, what's my role in the community, how can I be a better leader. And then this role came along and really forced me to be introspective and develop things in myself that I think has made me a better person in life. So.
And always improving on your art as well.
Absolutely, it's always an echo chamber back and forth. You're drunkenly dancing. You and your characters always dancing.
She was doing that last night.
I wasn't dancing.
I'll hold the camera and you dance. Let's see the feet down there moving. Oh, that was pretty Fred Astaire.
Yeah. Everything's moving way slower today.
That's good.
Now, he had a message to send out to the Bitten fans.
I would like to say humbly thank you for the support, and we put our hearts into it, and that heart has been answered in kind. So I feel blessed. Thank you.
Greg, thank you very much.
No, thanks.
Fantastic. Great to see you again.
Yeah, thank you. It was a pleasure.
Yeah.
It's weird that it was that long ago, huh?
Right?
Yeah.
I know.
Thank you guys.
There we go. Big hug like that.